Welcome back to Morgan Dollar Mondays with Massabesic Gold and Silver. Today I have for you my top 10 toned Morgan Silver dollars, so I hope you stick around for that. I am Dean with Massabesic Gold and Silver. Thank you so much for stopping in and checking out my channel. Out of all the channels on YouTube, you wanted to see what I had to offer, and I am glad you stopped in today because I've got beautiful coins to show you, so stick around for that and put lots in the comments. Number 10 of our top 10 is this beautiful 1880 Philadelphia Morgan Silver Dollar. This is a really beautiful choice coin. Nice mint state 63 grade with this beautiful peripheral toning. This coin looks like it came right out of an album and put right into this beautiful PCGS slab. The colors here are just, I think, are really exquisite. I know that this toning isn't for everybody, especially when you look at the reverse here. You just kind of have this kind of blah tone here. Nothing too fantastic. But I will say for me, on the obverse here, I really appreciate the blues and the purples and a little bit of hints of reds. And that's why this coin had to come in at number 10 in my top 10. Feel free to disagree or agree with me. Go ahead and throw in what you think where these should be, or not even in the top 10 if you think. For number 9, we have this beautiful 1879 San Francisco mint state 64 with this really nice crescent tone. I will say crescent toned Morgans are some of my favorite toned Morgans, because if you are a blast white type of collector, a little crescent tone might just be what you're looking for if you want to have at least one toner. It just adds a little bit of color, but it doesn't really cover up the entire coin itself. This crescent tone, and why it's number 9, even though I really like crescent tone coins, is because the colors just don't seem to be as vibrant as they could be. If you look at a lot of toned coins, you can see where sometimes the colors really pop off the surface of the coin. They are even very defined. Here, I think the colors kind of mold together, and of course, there's nothing here on the reverse. But these colors here are nice, but they just don't seem to have that definition. They kind of blend together. But there is still an array of colors here on this beautiful Morgan. But that's why this one had to come in at that number 9 spot. But let's head on to number 8, and maybe you'll see what I'm talking about, because our number 8 is this beautiful 1884 New Orleans Morgan Silver Dollar. Beautiful gem grade. Another crescent, but this time with this crescent you can see how defined each one of these colors are on this coin. They do a little blending, but not compared to what we had on the previous coin. And this is just truly, truly beautiful. I just really like this look, and it's just kind of the perfect little hint of toning on the obverse here. And just as I get the light here close to the toning itself, you can see how those colors really pop off the surface. Now, if you only like blast white coins, probably all of this top 10 is not going to be good for you. You're going to be saying to yourself, wow, I hate toned coins. But a lot of you have been putting in the comments saying that you would like to see all of my toned coins. So I thought, hey, let's do a top 10. And I'll put them in my favorite order, but feel free to agree or disagree, especially when we get down to number 1 and 2. I think there'll be some debate. But this really is a beautiful coin. Another blast white reverse here, but doesn't distract from the coin at all. This is a really beautiful gem coin, and I had to have it in the top 10 because it is just so nice. Okay, moving on, we have our number 7 coin here. This one is one of my favorites, even though it's at number 7. This is a nice 1880 San Francisco Morgan Silver Dollar. This is not only a gem, but it is also proof-like, and it has just the right amount of pop of color here, just in front of Miss Liberty's head. Her forehead here, you just get this nice little rainbow look here along the peripheral. Just really, really beautiful. And with the proof-like surface, I think it actually makes the colors kind of pop a little bit more, especially as we turn it here in the light. Look at the luster here going through the colors themselves. Just really, really beautiful. Of course, the luster, really steals the show, but I will say I appreciate this type of toning here along the peripheral edge, especially right here. I don't know, I just can't stop looking at it sometimes. It's really funny how we see things with eye appeal. On the reverse, we just have a little hint of tone here, just kind of that nice golden tone. But like I said, right here is just where it's all happening. right in front of Miss Liberty's head, and just really beautiful as I put the light here on it. Just the colors look great there in the way it looks like in the luster there. Just really beautiful. I'm just really appreciating just the overall look of this coin itself. It's just a really a beautiful coin, and I'm glad I added it to my collection. But let's keep moving on. I got so many to look at here. I want to keep pushing through. So let's look at our number 6 coin. This one is a beautiful 1902 Philadelphia Morgan silver dollar. This is a nice gem coin. I really like this toning. I know that it's not for everybody, but this one, when I saw it, it was just seemed so unique compared to a lot of other Morgan toned coins I've seen. You have like almost like this sea foam look here on the peripheral edge here. Just it's mostly greens and blues, teal color. You know, just really, really cool. That's why I say sea foam. That was the only thing I could really come up with describing it. You know, coming here from New England, you know, usually down by the beach, it just seems like it has that look. On the reverse, we do get a hint of color here, a nice cobalt blue almost here in the America, a little bit of reds as well, and a little bit of oranges, but nothing as spectacular, if I can talk here, on the obverse. You know, just really spectacular colors. One of my favorite coins, and this is a harder date to get in gem grade, so this is really one of my favorite coins to own. And then with the toned look there is just really beautiful too. But let's keep going here. For number 5, I have this beautiful 1881 San Francisco Morgan silver dollar. Another gem coin with some really, really vibrant peripheral toning here. Really defined colors, which I like. You can see here in the E pluberis unum here, more so in the pluberis, I guess. You can see how the rainbow just really pops there. I could turn this coin all day long. Even on the reverse, we get the same kind of effect, especially in $1. Just really, really beautiful. This is one of my favorite coins to own. And surprisingly, when I bought this coin, I really didn't pay up for this coin, which I was kind of surprised. I think just so many people just didn't really like this style of toning, but for me, it really popped for me. I really like it. I like how you can see the defined colors. They're very much a rainbow here on the reverse, and on the obverse, you just really get, look at all these colors as I turn it here in the light. For me, this is just something that I look for with a toned coin, and this is actually the only bag toned coin I have. You can see just there by Liberty's cap, you can see the weaving of the bag. So this is actually one of those really nice bag toned coins, which is kind of fun. I really am glad that I picked this up, and I'm glad that I could show it to you today, because this is just like I said, it's a real beauty. You know, people look for these types of coins, but they just don't always find them, and like I said, I didn't really pay up on that coin. But let's keep trucking here. I want to get to number 4. This one here is a nice 1887 Philadelphia. The obverse here doesn't have too much going on, but the reverse is where it's all happening. This coin, I think, is one of my favorites, not just because of the toning, but it is a VAM. It's the alligator eye, and which is pretty cool. But right now, what's stealing the show is this reverse with all of these phenomenal colors. This one is a little bit more blended in color, meaning that, like I said, not really defined like a rainbow, but it's definitely got some beautiful toning and beautiful colors. As I turn it here, you can see some blues and purples and reds and oranges. And for me, this reverse just really stole the show, and then the fact that it is a VAM was another reason why I really wanted to purchase this coin. And again, this is another coin that I didn't really pay up on. You know, I paid right around of what the VAM is worth, or what it was worth at the time. And to me, this was just that added bonus, and I thought it was really beautiful, so I wanted to add it to the collection here at Massabesic Gold and Silver. The obverse is a little boring compared to the reverse, but hey, you can't win them all. At least on this side, we got some color, and at least on the obverse, we get the alligator eye, which is a lot of fun. Let's keep going here. We're going to get down to the top 3. Here is number 3. This is a nice 1879 Philadelphia. Another beautifully toned reverse. Lots of different colors here. a little bit more defined compared to our last coin. Kind of working from the right of the coin to the left, we can see some yellows, oranges, then reds into some purples and blues, heading all the way to that kind of almost a lime green. The obverse here is blast white, nothing going on here, but it is a nice looking coin. And then just like I said, these colors here just are really, really beautiful on the surface. Again, I know toned coins is not for everybody, so this video may be really boring for you if you don't like toned coins, but so many of you have asked me to show off all my toned coins that I do have, so I wanted to do that today, and I decided to do that in the format of a top 10, so I hope you are enjoying this. My job, I think, is to educate people, yes, but more importantly, to entertain you. So I hope you enjoy this video. Just looking at here, I'm sorry, I'm playing with the luster here in the light. I do love how these colors look as you turn the coin in the luster. The luster just kind of makes the colors pop on the surface of this coin, and that really is a beautiful coin. Now this is where we're going to get a little controversial because we're going to talk about 1 and 2, and number 2 really almost was my number 1, and then I kept going back and forth, so I'm going to let you guys decide which one is number 1 and number 2. I placed this nice 1887 Philadelphia at number 2. The obverse here has a little bit of color here, kind of boring, nothing really going on too much, because where it is all at on this coin is not on the obverse, but it is on the reverse. And this to me is one of my favorite toned coins that I own. I can't believe that I picked this up for basically the price of the coin itself. No additional premium for the color really. And I just love this look. Another kind of crescent here. Really nice defined colors here, especially compared to the last couple coins we looked at. You can kind of see working from left to right here to the peripheral edge of the coin. You can see how this really is a rainbow. And I wonder if that's one of the reasons why I got this coin so cheap, is because the photos that this gentleman took of this coin was not good. So I kind of gambled a little bit, but like I said, I do like kind of that kind of crescent kind of look. This one isn't quite a crescent, but it's maybe a half moon, I don't know. But it's certainly a rainbow. It's broken up, and this is one of the reasons why this is right at the top of this top 10, because it truly is beautiful, especially as I turn it here in the light. You can just see how the colors really pop on the surface of this coin. And even in the low light, you can still see these colors. It doesn't just kind of turn a dark color. You can see here in the low light the definition of this toned, or I should say of the colors in the toning. And it's just really exquisite. I love this coin so much. If you go to my main page of YouTube, the America here is what I use at the top of my page. Really, really beautiful. I don't know if you're going to agree that maybe you're going to say this should have been in the number 1 spot, so feel free to put that in the comments. But for me, I put it at number 2 because I really, really do appreciate this next coin. This is the 1885 Philadelphia Morgan Silver Dollar. Just a really beautiful coin. When I saw this, I said to myself, I really would like to get it. And I'm glad I did. Yes, the colors aren't as defined as some of the other coins, especially the last one that we looked at. But I just really appreciate that the whole obverse here is just got this beautiful, beautiful color. Just ranging from orange to blues to purples to yellows and even a little bit of green here. Just really beautiful. I could look at this coin all day as well. Just as I turn it here in the light, the luster just really makes the colors of this toning pop from the surface. Just a little bit of hint of a toning here on the reverse. Nothing spectacular, but the obverse really is where it's all at, and I'm glad I purchased this coin. This one I did pay up on. If you go back and watch that video, I talk about that. But for me, I think it was well worth it. And it had to come in number 1 or 2. I did place it in number 1, but I wonder if you all agree with me. Like I said, it was a really tough choice for me for number 1 and 2, because I think number 1 and 2 of my top 10 are both exquisitely toned coins, and either one could belong in the number 1 spot. So feel free to put that in the comments, which one you think should have been there. But this is just some beautiful, beautiful coins. Now, I do have a couple others that I wanted to give some honorable mentions to. This coin here I purchased not too long ago. This is a nice 1879 Morgan silver dollar, Philadelphia. This toning is not for everybody. I like it. I know it's not for everybody. The reverse here I really, really like. But it certainly is a darker tone on the obverse. The reverse here has a lot of different colors that I like. And for me, I when I saw this coin and for the price, I said, hey, why not? Another honorable mention I have is this really nice 1904 New Orleans Morgan silver dollar and this old A&A holder. Again, this is just one of my favorite coins. The toning here is really vibrant along the edge, especially on the reverse. And of course, the luster on this coin is also really, really nice looking. And I'm just so glad that I bought this coin and kept it for the collection. But I just felt like this just wasn't worthy of the top 10, but definitely worthy of an honorable mention. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think, but I just thought this was another true beauty, but just not worthy enough of that top 10 spot. So, but still, the reverse here with the peripheral toning just makes me smile. So I wanted to share that with you. Well, thanks everybody, and until we meet again, stay safe and continue to enjoy.